Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. How's everybody doing on this Friday night? How was everybody's week? Shout out to the folks in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. We got game 6 tonight between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are one win away from winning their first World Series in 33 years. Are they going to wrap it up tonight? Make sure you all go vote in the poll. I would greatly appreciate it. Or do the Dodgers force a game 7? We'll have to wait and see. So it's going to be a game 2 rematch of Kevin Gausman versus Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Yoshinobu Yamamoto pitched a complete game in game 2. Do we think he's going to do the same thing again? My guess is probably not, but he just needs to have a good quality start. That's what I have to say about that. And Kevin Gausman, who pitched really well in game 2, but after giving up those 2 homers where the Dodgers took a 3-1 lead, ultimately he got taken out. And Yamamoto was ultimately the better pitcher that night. Can Yamamoto have another great outing? Yamamoto is having a great postseason thus far. Can he keep his team in the game? Can he come through with his team once again? We'll have to wait and see. But how's everybody doing in the chat? Let me know what you all think of the chat. Let me go vote in the poll. So the Dodgers had success right in game 2 against Gausman. Can they have that same performance? Can they have a similar I can't even speak. Can they have a similar performance again against Gausman? They're definitely going to have to make their adjustments. You know, Kevin Gausman, I'm sure he made his adjustments to hope for his sake to hopefully have a better outing. Will the Blue Jays have the Blue Jays bats? Are they going to have better success against Yamamoto? Now, they were hitting well against Yamamoto in game 2, but they were just unsuccessful in scoring runs. Can they find success this time around? You know, that's going to be the biggest question. And you know, we know what the Blue Jays bullpen has been in this World Series. The Blue Jays bullpen has been great, right? With the exception of, you know, you can say they did well in the extra innings game against the Dodgers, right? Although the Dodgers prevailed and their bullpen actually came through, but the Blue Jays bullpen has been the better bullpen in this World Series. And I do think that if the Blue Jays could knock out Yamamoto and get to the Dodgers bullpen, I think the Blue Jays can have success. I think they will have success in tonight's game and ultimately win the World Series. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. You know, once again, right? So a lot of question marks about tonight's game. It's been an interesting World Series. It's been a great World Series so far. Let's see what direction it goes in. But let me say what's up to the chat real quick, because I know there's a few of you in the chat. Let me say what's up. Thank you all for being here. Robert Boom, first person in the building. What is going on? John the Beagle Dad is in the building. Ronald is in the building. Scotto is in the building. Daniel Berry is in the building. Sean Browning, what's up, Sean? How's it going, man? And yeah, hopefully everybody, yes, it is Halloween. I did forget to mention that. For those that go out and dress up and dress up, I know adults don't go trick-or-treating, but if you have kids or anything, nephews, nieces, if you're all going out trick-or-treating, be safe, please. And let me know if anybody is let me know if anybody is dressing up for Halloween. Are you all doing any holiday parties? It's a Friday night. It's October 31st. Can you believe it, folks? Can you all believe it is the last day of October? October is pretty much over. Tomorrow begins November. Will we see a game 7 on a November 1st? Well, let's see, folks. But I'm looking forward to tonight's game. I really am. This is gonna be a really good game. I feel like it's gonna be a nail biter. But if the Blue Jays bats are going to do their job in terms of, you know, just showing up at the right place, right time, and they go off, this is their game. Their offense has been really good. Their bullpen has been really good. Starting pitching has been, able to come through. So let's see what happens. Scotto says, look both ways and crossing the street, right? 101 crossing the street. Mystic MMA is in the building. Jacob Petruzzi's in the building. Mystic MMA thinks the Blue Jays are going to get it done tonight. I don't know. I got this strong feeling that they will, man, but I don't want to. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. But it's just I do think I could see a Game 7 being forced just because it's Yamamoto on the mound, and Yamamoto has been incredible in this postseason. So definitely the Dodgers are getting their money's worth with him. But no doubt about it. Think it'll be a quiet stream tonight? Yeah, it could be. It might be a quiet stream. That's fine. If it's going to be a quiet stream, it's going to be a quiet stream. It's Halloween night. It's all good. But I'm here, going to call the game. The game should be starting here in about a few minutes. They did. They had the national anthems for both countries, for U.S. and Canada. Mystic MMA says, I don't really follow hockey, but a crazy stat I heard that even though there's 8 Canadian NHL teams, NBA and MLB have had more recent Canadian champions, even with one team. Yeah, for sure, man. Sure, whatever you say there, Petruzzi. Dying for a what? Dying for a sweet, but nope. All I have is cheese. But yeah, let me know what you all think. Let me know your score predictions. Will there be a Game 7, or do the Blue Jays take it home? Who's hitting a homer? Who's hitting home runs for both teams? How well do you think Yoshinobu Yamamoto and Kevin Gausman are gonna do? Drop your predictions in the chat. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you all are thinking right now. So far, votes. I mean, it looks like I have 7 votes so far, and the majority of you think that the Dodgers are going to force a Game 7. Okay, I mean that's fair. Scotto thinks Varsho is going deep. Okay, I like that prediction. Mystic MMA says 5-3 Toronto. Vlad Jr. is the series MVP. I have no arguments with Vlad Jr. being the MVP. Dude's been incredible, and he's just been killing it in this offseason. But who else we thinking? Sending a quick text. World Series MVP, not sure. What about Kirk? Yeah, Kirk, but I got to agree with Mystic MMA. I think you got to give it to Vlad Jr., man. I mean, at least that's my thought too. I'm with him on this one. But yeah, Vlad has 1 home run. He's been quiet. Yeah, but he's been getting some hits though. He was born in Canada. The way he's been playing, Fly Jr. is going to be prime minister, right? Vlad has had, yeah. Nah, but he's still been effective though in this postseason. I mean, honestly, I think he would be. I wouldn't be mad. Yeah, you Savage. No, well, the first start that he had against the Dodgers, I disagree. I don't think he didn't really have a strong outing. Now, the last game in Game 5. Absolutely, 100%. He had a strong outing. That he destroyed the Dodgers' offense, man. The Dodgers' offense had no answer for Savage. But but the first game that he faced the Dodgers, He didn't have like the strongest of outings, not really. But the second time around, that game 5, absolutely 100%. 100%. Your Savage was in, he was in savage mode, 100% savage mode. So, yeah, no, the dude, that dude's he's gonna be a really, really good pitcher for the Blue Jays, man. And the way he came up through the organization, who would have thought, man, that he would be like pitching in the World Series, pitching in the postseason, rookie pitcher. You gotta love it, man. Mystic MMA says it's funny, after 2022 season, his power has regressed, but he's become way more of a contact hitter. Well, look, contacting, you got to be you got to have that ability. You got to have that ability. You could be a power bat, but you got to also know how to hit for contact. Contact bats are still important in this game. I know, a lot of times, a lot of teams like to, and a lot of, some players like to focus on power, but not every bat should be about power. I mean, yeah, you're going to have your power bats, but contact bats are always going to be important in the game, man. It should be fundamental, right? It should be the fundamentals. It should be the basics of the game. So, not good for Vladdy, man. I mean, Vladdy being a contact bat, I'm not opposed to that. I look at the Yankees, for example, right? I mean, not to kind of go off topic here, but Yankees got a lot of power bats in their lineup, but they do hit for contact, but it's just it's more power with them. It's more hitting the ball hard and getting those home runs, and which is great and all, but you got to have those you got to have contact for sure. I mean, the fundamentals of the game are important. So here's the Dodgers lineup: Ohtani, Will Smith. Let me pull up the lineups here: Ohtani, Will Smith, Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, Teoscar Hernandez, Max Muncy, Kike Hernandez, Tommy Edman, and Miguel Rojas. So Miguel Rojas is taking over at second base today. So Dodgers are 0-7 series record when trailing 3-2. So let's see if they could break that curse. That's their record in their World Series history when they're down 3-2. Let me pull up the game cast here. Not sure what you're all talking about. Vlad has 8 home runs this postseason. I want to say they're talking about 1 home run in the World Series, but yeah, I knew he had 8 homers. I mean, I think it was Jacob Petruzzi that said he only has 1 home run. I think he was only talking about in this World Series, but I mean, yeah, postseason though he has 8 homers. But yeah, I mean, Vladdy's been very effective. I mean, even if he only hit 1 home run in the World Series, he's still been very effective. He's still been solid for the Blue Jays. Oh, he's got, okay, so 2 homers. All right. I mean, that's fine. Even that 1 or 2 homers, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The dude's still been performing in the World Series regardless. I'm not going to just strictly look at the homers, but Mystic MMA says he's good. He's definitely as good as I thought he would be, but I thought like 260 with 45 home runs, not 300 with 30. I mean, he's a solid bat, but the game is about to begin. What's up, Felix? Felix is in the building. He says Vladdy's performance has been one of the best I've ever seen. Yeah, dude's a beast, man. He's a savage. But here we go, folks. Shohei Ohtani leading things off for the Dodgers. Game 6 of the World Series on Halloween night. Kevin Gausman is ready to go. Umpire says play ball. As Gausman sets here on the first pitch, and it's a swing and a miss on a splitter, 0-1 to Shohei Ohtani. Talk about somebody. Well, actually, I take that back. Ohtani's been solid in the World Series too, but I feel like in some clutch moments, he hasn't been able to come through, but still solid. 0-1. Oh, swing and a miss on another splitter, 0-2. Back-to-back splitters here by Kevin Gausman. Yeah, 500 OBP this postseason. I mean, You can't argue. You can't argue. I mean, there's no argument there, man. Pixelmon says, dude, is he a savage? Right? It's 0-2 here to Shohei. And pitches just misses the strike zone. 1-2 to Shohei Ohtani. 143 splitters thrown by Gausman in this postseason. He's only given up 2 hits out of all those splitters, and there's another splitter that's in the dirt, 2-2. So count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes for Shohei Ohtani. Gausman sets the 2-2. It's a foul ball, so Ohtani's staying alive. So Gausman was up front 0-2. Now it's 2-2 to Ohtani. A crucial Game 6 for both teams. Blue Jays win it. They're World Series champs. The 2-2. A swing and a miss, and he struck him out with the splitter. First strikeout of the game for Kevin Gausman. First out of the inning. And that'll bring Will Smith to the plate. So that's a good way to start the game for Kevin Gausman. Mystic MMA says, as an Orioles fan, really glad Tony Gausman's success for sure, man. First pitch to Will Smith is a chopper hit to third, and it's going to be a foul ball. 0-1 to Will Smith. Yeah, and Kevin Gausman is from Centennial, Colorado. So I'm not from Colorado. I live in Colorado. But yeah, Centennial is about 45 minutes away, depending on traffic. So it'd be cool to, it'd be cool to see a guy from Colorado win a World Series, man. That'd be pretty awesome. I wonder how many Colorado fans are following Gausman right now. Baseball fans, that is. Or just fans in general, There's Dave Roberts there in the Dodgers dugout. So 0-1 here to Will Smith as he gets ready here for Gausman. Gausman sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike as the ball goes to the backstop. Barrios is hurt, I believe, Pixelmon. Jose Barrios, I believe he's hurt. Gausman sets here on the 1-1 against Smith. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. 1-2. Got him with that splitter. Gausman's splitter is nasty, man. Kevin Gausman's splitter is filthy. Yeah. Yeah, caught 23 strikeouts. That's a lot of strikeouts. Gausman sets here on the 1-2. The pitch is in the dirt, 2-2. A lot of splitters being pitched here by Gausman. Mystic MMA says, nice. Colorado's a great area. If I was going to leave Florida, which I love, Colorado would be one of my next choices. We got a lot of Floridians out here, man. I've met a lot of folks from Florida out here. Yeah, Colorado's a nice state, man. It's definitely a nice state. The 2-2. And that is hit to left field, but foul ball. Nice catch from the fan. Where in Florida do you live there, Mystic MMA? Gausman sets here on another 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out on another splitter. Second strikeout of the game for Gausman. Back-to-back strikeouts for Kevin Gausman. We have 2 outs here in the top of the first. Railbird says, what's up, man? He says, NFE, what's up? Hard to believe Dodgers have to win 2 at Toronto. Tough job, but we'll see. Yeah, for sure, man. Well, they're 0-7 in World Series history, the Dodgers, when trailing 3-2 historically. And first pitch to Freddie Freeman, inside, ball 1. Miami. I've been to Miami twice. Miami's a fun town, man. I love that town. I'm due for a trip. I need to get back to the beach. As Gausman sets here on the 1-0, the pitch is a foul ball. 1-1 now to Freddie Freeman. 23 strikeouts and 61 at bats for Ohtani. 1-2. Got him with that splitter. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Freddie Freeman. Let's see if Gausman can strike out the side, make this a 1-2-3 inning. Gausman sets here on the 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Gausman. Back-to-back strikeouts going to the bottom of the first. A 1-2-3 inning. That's a great way to start a game. And the bottom of the first will be coming up. Blue Jays bats will be coming up. Yamamoto will take the mound for the Dodgers. Springer, Lucas, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. coming up. Mystic MMA says, I love it. I think I'll stay in South Florida the rest of my life, but happened to Denver and Boulder once and loved it. Yeah, for sure. Denver and Boulder are they're so different from each other, man. Boulder's they're their own city, man. They're pretty much like their own country. There's always a joke out here in Colorado that they say that Colorado is, or Boulder, Colorado is Boulder's 25 square miles surrounded by reality. But Boulder's a cool town, man. It's an interesting town. But Denver's cool. Denver's all right. I used to enjoy Denver, but not so much anymore. It's the top of the first, and that strikeout felt like it was the bases loaded. Yeah, for real. What up, Pito Will? Good to see you. And my man's been a member of the Strike Zone for 11 months. Shout out to you, Pito. How's it going? We are in a commercial break. The game will resume here momentarily. Bottom of the first will be coming up. 0-0 game. Gausman off to a solid start, striking out the side, striking out the first 3 batters he's faced. And we have Susan in the building. Brooklyn's in the house. What's up, Susan? How's it going? What is going on? Suburbs like Littleton and Englewood, and they were very nice houses, and people were super friendly. Yeah, Littleton's a nice area. Littleton is actually a very nice area. Yeah, that part of Colorado, like Littleton, Centennial, those 2 cities are close to each other. So if you were to ever move there, those are not bad areas to move in. Susan says, don't know who to cheer for, hate both teams. I understand. I understand. All right, here's the batting order for the Blue Jays. Springer, Lucas, Guerrero Jr., Bo Bichette, Dalton Varsho, Alejandro Kirk. And then the bottom of the order is Addison Barger, Ernie Clement, Andres Jimenez. And George Springer, who missed games 4 and 5, is back in the lineup. He was hurt, but now he's back. But even in Springer's absence, though, the Blue Jays were still able to play well in his absence. So, got to give it up to the Blue Jays offense. All right, Springer's going to lead things off. We got Yamamoto on the mound for the Dodgers. And here we go. First pitch from Yamamoto is in there for a strike. Got him with the splitter. Yamamoto also with some nice splitters in his arsenal. Hurt right, Mystic MMA? The 0-1. Oh, swing and a miss as Springer slipping and tripping over himself. 0-2. Brad, both. We could talk about Australia if you want. You want to give us some geography lessons on Australia? What's up, Brad? Pitch is upstairs, 1-2 now to George Springer. I'm multitasking. What's up, Therese? What's going on? The The 1-2. Gets a piece of it, stays alive. Still 1-2 to George Springer. If you're just joining us, it's the bottom of the first. Nobody out. Springer leading things off. It's a 1-2 count to George Springer. Gausman had a 1-2-3 inning, striking out the side in the top of the first against the Dodgers. The 1-2. Did he go? He did not. The pitch is inside, 2-2. What's up, Robert? What's going on? Shout out to you. Yamamoto sets the 2-2. Springer hits it, but it's a foul ball. Still 2-2 to George Springer. And Springer really wants that hit. Scotto's 3 subs away from 100. Let's go. If anybody's not subscribed to Scotto's List channel, let's get him to 100 subs. And Springer hits a grounder to Mookie Betts, who fields it, throws over to first, and gets Springer out. First out of the inning. Susan. That comment made me laugh. Oh, man, that's hilarious. Here's Nathan Lucas batting second in the lineup. Let's see what he does here against Yamamoto. As Yamamoto sets here on the first pitch against Lucas. And it is a strike. 97-mile-per-hour fastball, 0-1. Yamamoto sets here on the 0-1 to pitch. And it's a grounder. Oh, and Max Muncy could not come up with it. As Lucas gets on first on a base hit. Let's see how they score it. Did he score it as an error or as a hit? Yep, it's going to be on a official ruling. The official score is pending right now. I would think it's an error. I think that usually Max Muncy makes those type of plays, but it looks like they scored it as a hit, so they're going to score it as a single. And here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who we were just talking about, batting .364. He's got a couple homers in this World Series, the 3 RBIs and 1136 OPS. But overall in the postseason, he's batting over 400. As the fans are chanting MVP, it's 1-1 now to Vladdy. As Lucas takes his lead over at first. Here's the 1-1. That's a grounder. This could be 2. There's 1. And there's 2. An inning-ending double play as the Dodgers get out of the first inning with no hiccups. So a good way to make up for that play that Muncy didn't make previously. And just like that, we're going to the top of the second. We're in a commercial break. Appreciate you all being here. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to take a quick break myself. I will be right back. All right, we're back here, folks. We're in the top of the second. Mookie Betts is leading things off. He fouls off the first pitch. It is 0-1 to Mookie Betts as Gausman sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. Oh, swing and a miss, 0-2. Gausman throwing a lot of splitters so far. It's working out for him, though. As Gausman sets here on the 0-2, the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Gausman sets here on another 0-2, the pitch. Upstairs 1-2. One ball, two strikes now to Betts as he fouls off that pitch. Still 1-2. The 1-2, and that's a grounder. Hits to Clement, fields it, throws over to first, and gets Betts out. First out of the inning. And that'll bring up Teoscar Hernandez to the plate. It's good. That's a good point, Susan. I mean, Sandy Koufax, right? Played for the Dodgers, had success. Doesn't mean you want the Dodgers to win. Sandy's not playing, clearly. I mean, it'd be pretty crazy if he was. Oh, swing and a miss there by Teoscar on a fastball. So 0-1 count here to Teoscar Hernandez. And that pitch is fouled back, 0-2. No balls, two strikes here to Teoscar Hernandez. We have one out here in the top of the second. It's a 0-0 game. A crucial game 6. Dodgers need to win to force a game 7 to keep their World Series hopes alive. Gausman sets here on the 0-2, the pitch. A swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 4th strikeout of the game for Kevin Gausman. 2 outs now here in the top of the second. And that's going to bring Max Muncy to the plate. And here is Max Muncy. Now up at the plate with 2 outs. First pitch from Gausman is in there for a strike, 0-1. So Muncy not having the greatest of World Series and overall postseason numbers, not great either. As Gausman sets here on the 0-1, the pitch is low for ball 1, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a 1-1 count now to Muncy as Gausman sets here on the 1-1 pitch. Oh, swing and a miss. Got him with the splitter. It is 1-2. Let's see if Gausman can have another 1-2-3 inning. Blue Jays fans are on their feet. They are loud at Rogers Center. The 1-2. Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Max Muncy. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gausman trying to get the final out here, trying to have another 1-2-3 inning as he sets here against Muncy. The 2-2. Foul ball. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 pitch coming up. And here's the pitch. Ball 3, 3-2. It's a full count now to Max Muncy. What's up, Aiden? What's going on, buddy? Doing anything fun for Halloween? Happy Halloween to you. And he struck him out as Muncy swings and misses. Gausman off to a fiery start here. That is his 5th strikeout of the game. Another 1-2-3 inning for Max Muncy. And we're going to the bottom of the 2nd. Gausman is fired up here, folks. We got Bo Bichette, Dalton Varsho, Alejandro Kirk coming up in the bottom of the 2nd. It's still a 0-0 lead. Let's see how the Blue Jays bats do here in the bottom of the 2nd. With Yamamoto getting back on the mound. But how's everybody doing on this October 31st? How's everybody doing on this Halloween night? Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. It's a 0-0 game, big game 6, folks. All crucial game 6. Let's see if the Blue Jays could wrap it up tonight, get their first World Series in 32 years. But Kevin Gausman off to a fantastic start so far. Well, we are in a commercial break here, folks, but yeah, this is a big pitching match right now. Now, Gausman, like I said in game 2, for the most part, he pitched really well against the Dodgers, but when he gave up those 2 home runs in the 1 inning, pretty much it was done with. His night was over. Yamamoto again pitched a complete game. I mean, honestly, I think Yamamoto and Gausman will both have solid starts. I don't think Yamamoto will pitch a complete game. Although if he did, wow, yeah, all I can say is wow. But it's not Yamamoto. You know, if you're a Dodgers fan, it's not Yamamoto that you should be worried about. It's about the bullpen. It's about the bats. It's about if your bats are able to come through, if your bullpen is able to hold it down, if you're a Dodgers fan. And if you're a Blue Jays fan, you got to hope that the bats come through against Yamamoto, right? I'm not worried about the pitching. The Blue Jays, especially when it comes to the bullpen, they do have the better bullpen. But let's get back to the game here. Bottom of the 2nd, underway as Yamamoto pitches to Bo Bichette. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike here to Bo Bichette as Yamamoto sets here on the 0-1. The pitch is low for ball 1, 1-1. One thing I'll give the Birds is when they lost, they made a lot of changes. Hal doesn't believe in change. He is too comfortable. The 1-1, it's 1-2. Well, you know, it's like Derek Jeter said during the pregame, like it's a game of adjustments, and that's exactly what it is. You know, you gotta make adjustments. You can't approach every game the same. So the 1-2, a swing and a miss as Yamamoto gets his first strike out of the game. Bo Bichette strikes out for the first out of the inning here in the bottom of the 2nd. Bo Bichette's going to be a free agent. You got to wonder if the Blue Jays win tonight. Could this be his final game as a Blue Jay? And here is Dalton Varsho at the plate now. First pitch from Yamamoto is a ball, 1-0. Yamamoto sets here on the 1-0 against Varsho. Here's the pitch. Oh, swing and a miss. Got him with the splitter, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Varsho. The 2-1 pitch is hit into left field, but it's a foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count is even at 2-2 now to Varsho. The 2-2. And Varsho hits that ball. It's an infield pop-up, and Mookie Betts makes the catch for out number 2. What's up, Chua? Same to you there, Chua. How are you, Chua? How are you doing on this Friday night? Thank you for popping in. Thank you to everybody being here. Shout out to the folks in the chat, wherever you may be watching, whatever social media site you're on, whether it's YouTube, X, Kick, Twitch. And here's Alejandro Kirk, who takes strike 1. Sorry, 0-1 to Alejandro Kirk, who's having a great World Series himself. The 0-1. Pitch is inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yamamoto sets here on the 1-1. The pitch is ball 2, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike to Kirk. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. The 2-1 outside, 3-1 now to Kirk. Three balls, 1 strike to Alejandro Kirk as Yamamoto sets here on the 3-1. And the pitch is in there for a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Kirk. We got Addison Barger waiting on deck. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Full count to Kirk as Yamamoto sets here on the 3-2. Here's the payoff. And Kirk pops it up. Right center field. And the catch is made. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Yamamoto. Still scoreless. The top of the 3rd coming up here, folks. And just like that, we're in a commercial break. I'm going to take another one because I got to fill up my coffee cup. I'll be right back. All right, we are back, folks. We are back. Game should resume here momentarily. The top of the third will be coming up. We're still in a commercial break. I'm not sure why Max is not streaming. My assumption would be he's probably with his girl. Maybe they're doing some Halloween activities. I don't know why Max isn't live, but that would be my guess. But let's get back to the game here. We have Kike Hernandez leading things off here in the top of the third for the Dodgers. He takes ball one. It's 1-0 to Kike. Gausman sets here on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gausman sets here on the 1-1. The pitch. Oh, swing and a miss. Got him with the splitter. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes here to Kike Hernandez. The 1-2. Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chua was asking there, Robert. So count is even at 2-2. As Gausman sets. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out looking. Got him with the slider. 6 strikeouts for Kevin Gausman. Gausman's just on fire right now. And there's a hit from Tommy Edman. That ball goes to right field, goes to the wall, and he is on there with a 1-out double. Dodgers get their first hit. Edman on the first pitch over the head of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So nice piece of hitting there by Tommy Edman. Let's see if this gets the Blue Jays bats going. And Guerrero Jr. jumped up for it, but just over his glove. And here is Rojas at the plate. He swings and misses. It's 0-1. The 0-1, 1-1. Gausman sets here on the 1-1. The pitch. Oh! Swing and a miss. 1-2. Looked like that hit him for a minute. That's why I went, oh! So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Rojas. The pitch is low for ball 2, 2-2. 2-2 to Rojas. The 2-2. Struck him out looking. Got him with the fastball. 7 strikeouts for Kevin Gausman in 3 innings, or 2 2/3 innings so far. Gausman trying to go for a record here. That pitch looked like it was below the strike zone, but Gausman will take it. 2 outs now with a runner on second. And they're going to intentionally walk Shohei Ohtani to face Mookie Betts. Or excuse me, Will Smith. So here's Will Smith now. So Dodgers with runners in scoring position in this postseason. They're below 200. During the regular season, they were great, but postseason, not so much. Batting 194. Will Smith takes ball 1. That was a generous call. Gausman looks back at second. Here's the 1-0. That ball is hit into left field, and that ball is off the wall. It's a fair ball. Edman will score, and the Dodgers are on the board 1-0 on an RBI double by Will Smith. So we got runners on second and third now. Great piece of hitting there by Will Smith. Yeah, had he got a little bit more on that ball, man, that would have been a 3-run shot, and all of a sudden we'd be looking at a 3-0 game. But it's a 1-0 game. Freddie Freeman is on the mound now, or at the plate. Dodgers trying to keep their World Series hopes alive. It's a must-win for the Dodgers tonight, so their offense definitely needs to step up. The 0-1 pitches in the dirt. Blocked by Kirk. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now. So Freeman is 0 for 1 tonight. He hasn't been really effective this World Series, batting only .238 with only 1 home run. And that was a game-winning home run against the Blue Jays back at Dodger Stadium. And it is 2 balls, 1 strike now to Freeman. Mookie Betts waiting on deck. The 2-1. Blocked by Kirk, pitches in the dirt. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Freddie Freeman. So 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Dodgers are on the board. They have a 1-0 lead. Gausman sets here on the 3-1 to pitch. Ooh, and it's ball 4. The bases are loaded now. And here comes the pitching coach for the Blue Jays to talk with Gausman. So first walk given up by Kevin Gausman. And Mookie Betts now will be waiting at the plate. He is 0 for 1. So Dodgers are 0 for last 13 with the bases loaded in this postseason. So it would be crucial for Betts to get a big hit here and get the Dodgers some more runs. And the meeting is over on the mound. And referee with the 1999 Super Chat. Thank you so much. So generous of you, man. So generous of you. You are the man, sir. Thank you. The 1999 Super Chat. You are the man, bro. You're one of the biggest supporters of this channel. He says, NFE, you've been killing it this season. All season calling these games. Small channel, big heart, huge respect. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Your support means the world to me. Everybody, you're the man, dude. You are the man. And thank you to everybody for your support on this channel during this 2025 baseball season. And just overall, man, you guys and gals are the best. But referee, you are the man, sir. Thank you for the 1999 Super Chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here's the 1-0. There's a strike to Betts, 1-1. 0 for 13 just means that they're overdue. Yeah, big time. Yeah, Mookie Betts surprisingly has not been effective either. I was expecting him to come up big in this World Series, but not really. The 0-1 with the 1-1 is a swing and a miss. Got him with the fastball. 1-2. Big pitch coming up. The bases are loaded. 2 outs. Can Gausman get himself out of a big jam? This is his first jam so far in tonight's game. The 1-2. That is popped up. Foul ball out of play. Still 1-2. Dodgers batting like the Yankees these days. Ouch, Brad. Referee, you watching the game at home, or are you at your side job there, bud? 1-2. And there's a base hit from Betts, and Ohtani will score, and Smith will score. It's a 3-0 game. Mookie Betts coming through in the clutch. 0 for 13. Betts says, here you go. Big hit. 2 more runs score here in the top of the third. It is now a 3-0 game. Mookie Betts with a big hit. And that's going to bring Teoscar Hernandez now. There's the Dodgers bullpen celebrating there with Kershaw. Yeah, I like Mookie Betts too. I do like Mookie Betts. I am a fan of Mookie Betts. And there's a check swing by Teoscar Hernandez. Foul ball, 0-1. Mystic MMA says, I would like to change my prediction. Nah, too late, man. Just kidding. Oh, swing and a miss, 0-2. Gausman sets here on the 0-2. A swing and a miss, and he struck him out. We're going to the bottom of the third, but the Dodgers come up big in the top of the third with 3 runs on the board. Mookie Betts with a big hit with the bases loaded with 2 outs. It is a 3-0 game. We're going to the bottom of the third. The Blue Jays have to answer back now. The Blue Jays bats have to answer back, and we're in a commercial break. Sunil, what's up, Sunil? He says, I'm going to give my Nimesh Patel take. Both teams umpires in 7. Okay. Big Poppy said Mookie was going to be hot tonight. He was right on. Yeah, I mean, he needed that, man. Mookie Betts needed that. He certainly needed that. Referee, I feel strongly about guys like NFE. I'm a huge baseball fan, and guys like him make the game more interactive and enjoyable for true fans. I appreciate it, man. You know, any like super chat, any you know, that I get from anybody, it doesn't matter what the amount is. I'm grateful for it. You know what I mean? Like I'm never gonna be on here begging for money or nothing like that. For those that do it, great. And if it's $1.20, I don't care about the amount. It could even be 10 cents, man. I'm still gonna shout you out. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm gonna do. But I always appreciate the support. You're definitely one of the biggest supporters on this channel, man. You really are. You're the man for it, as too. So thank you. Got your popcorn and candy apple. Nice. Yeah, you know, 1 million subscribers one day, that would be pretty amazing. Love to get there one day. That would be awesome. But, you know, if it happens, it happens, man. But I'm grateful for what I got right now in terms of subscribers. Do I get paid from some of the streams that you do? Because I know your subscribers base is less than 3,000. I truly don't know how any of that works. I get some. I do get some money out of it. Yeah, it's not a lot, but it's a little bit, right? Any little bit helps. So I get some. I do get some. Support you because I love baseball and a Yankees fan, and your channel's real. You're like one of those people I feel like I've known. I appreciate it, Ref. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I feel like getting to know you and some of the folks that are in here consistently. I feel like I've gotten to know a lot of people over the last year, over the last months. So just kind of getting to know each other here. It's pretty cool, man. It'd be amazing to meet all of you one day. Maybe make a trip out to New York and we could all meet up at the stadium, at Yankee Stadium. That would be a fun time. All right, bottom of the third. We got Addison Barger leading things off. He takes ball one. It's 1-0 to Barger. There's a strike, 1-1. Mystic MMA says, love the channel, even though I'm not a Yankees fan. It's all right, dude. You don't have to be a Yankees fan to be here. If you're a fan of another team, you're more than welcome. I know you're an Orioles fan. Here's the 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. I got a Chua's an Orioles fan. I got a big another Orioles channel that follows me. His name is JB from the Back It Up Binge podcast. Really cool guy. So I've had quite a few interactions with him as Barger fouls off that pitch. It's still 1-2. There's a good possibility I might be going to Colorado this year. I haven't decided what 2 or 3 stadiums. Coors Field is a cool stadium. I just wish the Rockies were a better team. And that's a fair ball. And Barger going for 2. And Kike Hernandez could not come up with it. And Barger with a leadoff double. That's one way to start off the inning. Barger with a hard hit. That stayed fair, bounced off the side of the wall in foul territory. And he was able to go 2. Come to Chamberlain, home of the Woo, right? Staten Island? Uh-huh. I stay in Brooklyn most of the time. Susan says, your chat is the best by far. I was on another chat and it seemed like they didn't want women because of the locker room talk going on by all. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I mean, for any of the female subscribers out there, yeah, I don't want it to be uncomfortable. You all should be able to enjoy yourselves without any garbage, right? So, but here's Ernie Clement as he fouls off the pitch. It's 0-2 now. Yankees are actually successful, so being a Jets and Knicks fan, I thought I'd choose Orioles because that wasn't enough pain already. Oh man. Well, at least the Knicks have been exciting to watch. The Jets, yeah, that franchise, man, it's a swing and a miss as Clement strikes out, second strikeout of the game for Yamamoto. First out here in the bottom of the third. Yeah, I'm Knicks, Giants, Yankees. Even though I may not watch hockey during the regular season, but I do root for the Rangers. And here's Andres Jimenez, who takes ball 1. No, Sunil. And you could probably ask me next year. The answer is probably still gonna be no. Honestly, I'm not being sarcastic with that. So 2-0 now to Jimenez. Yeah, Brooklyn Nets. As Yamamoto sets here on the 2-0 against Jimenez. Oh, swing and a miss. Got him with the splitter. 2-1. So Barger is at second with 1 out. The Blue Jays trying to get on the board here. George Springer is waiting on deck. As Yamamoto sets here on the 2-1, pitches upstairs, 3 balls, 1 strike now to Jimenez. Yamamoto sets the 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss. Got him with the splitter. Full count now to Jimenez. So Yamamoto throwing splitters of his own. Three-two pitch coming up. And right to second base. Nice play by Rojas, and he gets Clement out. That was a fantastic play. Takes a hit away, but Barger does go to third. So now we got a runner on third with 2 outs. Takes a hit and a runaway, potential hit and runaway. And here is George Springer, who's 0 for 1. So let's see if Springer could come through here with 2 outs as Yamamoto sets here against Springer. Here's the 1-0. Pitches in the dirt, 2 balls, no strikes. So 2-0 count. Did he go? No, he did not. First base umpire said it is 3 balls, no strikes now to George Springer. And it looks like he did hold up. So right call there by the first base umpire. .30 pitch coming up here from Yamamoto. And the pitch. And that is hit it to center field. And that's going to score a run as Barger will score. It's a 3-1 game as Springer comes through with a 2-out RBI. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It is a 3-1 game with Nathan Lucas coming to the plate. A big hit there by George Springer to keep the inning alive and get the RBI there with 2 outs. And Nathan Lucas fouls off the first pitch. It is 0-1 to Lucas. Yeah, getting that 1 run, definitely important. At least getting that 1 run. I know they're still down 2, but so Lucas reached on an error in the first. Here's the 0-1, and that is hit to left field. Kike Hernandez backing up, makes the catch for the 3rd out. But the Blue Jays are on the board on a George Springer RBI. It is now a 3-1 game going to the top of the 4th. So 3-1. It's a 3-1 game now. Commercial break. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you all very much for being here. Make sure you all hit the like button. Let's get those likes up. Hit that subscribe button. If you're new and you're watching for the first time, hit that. Come to YouTube. If you're watching on other social media sites, hit that link. Hit that sub. I got a feeling there will be a game 7 tomorrow. Just saying, yeah, you might be right there, man. As long as Yamamoto holds his own and the Dodgers bats come through, that's going to be the main thing for the Dodgers, really. Let's check this poll here. Let's see how many people voted in the poll. So 24 votes and 62% of you said that the Dodgers are going to force a game 7. Well, so far they have the lead. Let's see how many likes we got right now on the live stream. The likes does help out there, folks. So please get those likes up. So far, 26 likes. Very nice. Thank you all very much. 50 likes would be awesome. Florida is the best state in the country, Mystic MMA says. I don't know. Hard for me to say. I never lived in Florida. Couldn't tell you what state is the best. So I always ask this question on the channel when baseball season's over. What are you all going to be doing? Are you all going to be keeping up with basketball, football? I know I got folks that keep up with other sports. Let me know in the chat. Baseball all year round in Florida. All right, let's get back to the game here. Gausman's back on the mound facing Max Muncy, who swings and misses on the first pitch, 0-1. So Gausman will need a big 1-2-3 inning here. So Roberts, as the Dodgers manager, 13-7 when facing elimination. And there's a grounder fielded by Clement. Throws over to first and gets Muncy out. First out here in the top of the fourth. Follow the New Jersey Devils, and I don't mind the Miami Heat. Still watching if it's on. Okay, cool, man. All right, here is Kike Hernandez, who is 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch is popped up right side. Bichette makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. And that'll bring Tommy Edman to the plate, who had that big double to start the third inning and scored a run. Referee says I'm lucky enough to work in Newark, and sometimes I'll pick up a side job at the Prudential Center. Nice. What do you do there, referee? First pitch is a strike, 0-1. Yeah, it does feel like the game's flying by. I'm cool with that, honestly. Gausman sets here on the 0-1 to pitch. It is outside, just misses. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now to Tommy Edman. Gausman at 63 pitches so far. Gausman sets here on the 1-1 to pitch. Oh, swing and a miss. Got him with the fastball, 1-2. Let's see if Gausman can have a 1-2-3 inning here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Dodgers leading 3-1 here in the top of the 4th. Edman will try to keep this inning alive. 1-2 pitch coming up, and the pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled. Still 2-2 to Edman. The 3-1 is popped up left side, and Clement makes the catch. A 1-2-3 inning for Gausman. That was an important one for Gausman. As the Blue Jays are coming up, bottom of the 4th, 3-1 game. Dodgers are leading. Guerrero Jr., Bichette, and Varsho will be due up. So let's see if they can get the game tied up at least. And we're in a commercial break. Once again, appreciate you all being here. Let's get those likes up. Let's try to get to 50 likes if we can. If we can. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's see what the Blue Jays bats can do. Yamamoto so far holding his own. So we look at both pitchers. Yamamoto so far, he's pitched 3 innings, a couple of strikeouts. He's only given up the 1 run, no walks. Kevin Gausman, 4 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, struck out 8, walked 2. Yeah, I mean, still having a good outing despite giving up the 3 runs. He struck out 8 in 4 innings. That's pretty freaking good, man. But the Dodgers bats came through when they had to. Besides the 3rd inning slip up, he's pitched like a Cy Young. Yeah, I agree, man. He has. Now, Gausman's a good pitcher. He's a good pitcher. He gets there's times where he'll kind of slip up like he did by giving up those 3 runs. But I mean, other than that, I mean, he's a pretty solid pitcher. He could give you some innings, give you some good quality starts. If they are smart, they'll walk Vlad. I don't think so. Yamamoto's he's not going to be afraid to pitch to Vlad. Yo, Jacob Frederick, what's up, bud? How's it going? The game, the game's good. Dodgers are up 3-1 right now. Yamamoto having a good outing so far. Gausman he's had a good outing despite giving up the 3 runs. Still having a good outing. But the bottom of the 4th will start here momentarily. Yeah, I know, Susan. I know. I'm just saying. All right, here is the bottom of the 4th. And first pitch to Guerrero Jr. is a strike as he leads things off here in the bottom of the 4th. So Vladimir Guerrero Jr. grounded into a double play in his last at bat in the bottom of the 1st. Yamamoto sets here on the 0-1 to pitch. Inside, 1-1. The 1-1. Oh, swing and a miss, 1-2. Yeah, like father, like son there, Susan. But, just like his father, fantastic player. I wish Vladimir Guerrero Sr. was a Yankee. I mean, that would have been awesome. And Guerrero Jr. strikes out looking. third strikeout of the game for Yamamoto. What did I tell you, Susan? Yeah, I got him with that splitter. Got him right on the line. What's up, Katie? What's going on? How are you, Katie? There's a swing and a miss there by Bichette, 0-1. Bichette struck out in his first at bat. Here's the 0-1 from Yamamoto. Is outside, ball one, 1-1. And Bo Bichette hits that to left field, and that's going to be a single for Bo Bichette. A one-out single. Good piece of hitting there by Bo Bichette. That'll bring Dalton Varsho to the plate. And Varsho fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Yeah, the answer to your question, Sunil, maybe. The 0-1. 1-1. Has trouble updating. I mean, I don't know. Did Ohtani have involvement in that? Was he on an Air Canada flight? Oh, swing and a miss. 1-2 now to Varsho. As Yamamoto sets here on the 1-2. It's a grounder. This could be two. There's one. And there's two. An inning-ending double play. And we're going to the top of the fifth here, folks. Second double play turn by the Dodgers tonight. What's up, Joseph? Maybe Ipe? Yeah, right, Sunil? What's good? What's up, Joseph? He says, what's good, NFE Go Jays, but I'm hoping for November baseball. Yeah, no doubt. We might get a November baseball, man. We might. We'll see. So, top of the fifth coming up. Dodgers are still up 3-1. Yamamoto holding his own. We're going to have Rojas, Ohtani, and Will Smith coming up. 9-1-2 batters coming up for the Dodgers. Appreciate everybody being here on this Friday night. Oh, dang, Sunil. That's rough. You're like number 27. Well, thank you for being like number 27. Trying to get to 50 likes here, if possible. I know I don't have 50 people in here, but as people come in and out, just hit that like button. Likes really they do help out with the channel. As I always say. Yeah, I know I already mentioned it, but man, I can't believe hey, Yankee Kyle, what's going on, buddy? How are you? I can't believe it's November. It's going to be November 1st tomorrow. I appreciate it, Joseph. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. I try to do what I can. You know what I mean? I don't think, I hope there's some people watching out there be like, we'd like for this guy to be on our broadcast team. That would be pretty amazing. I would love to do that, man. See any good movies lately? Good Fortune looks good. I haven't, honestly, Sunil. No. The last movie that I saw was The Fantastic Four. And no, I'm not talking about that Fantastic Four. You know what I'm talking about, Sunil. Yeah, it's freezing in New York. Yeah, it's been we had a freeze a couple of days ago there, Susan. It felt like winter, man. We got a preview of winter. It's been a pretty cool day today, but it should be warming up here for us here in Colorado. Yankee Kyle says NFE 24 years ago, Derek Jeter hit a walk-off home run. Yes, he did. 24 years ago. My goodness. Mystic MMA says, I guess my dog's a Blue Jays fan. She turned away from the TV and went to bed after that half inning. Oh, she's seen enough. Yeah, I know, Sunil. Windy in New York. I definitely don't like the wind. But we're back here to the game, top of the fifth. We got Miguel Rojas at the plate. It's 1-0 to Rojas. Gausman's back on the mound for the Blue Jays. As he sets here on the 1-0, the pitch is in there for a strike, 1-1. Getting your sweaters out? Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I had to wear my hoodie a few nights ago. The 1-1 is popped up right field. And a catch is made by Barger. 1 out. And here is Shohei Ohtani coming to the plate now. Tomorrow Kershaw wins the game. How is that for the final game for the season? And Clayton Kershaw, yeah, right? Because he is retiring after this season, Clayton Kershaw. And what a way it would for him to go out if the Dodgers win the World Series. Strike one to Ohtani. As Gausman sets here on the 0-1. Just misses. 1 ball, 1 strike to Shohei. Freeze warnings are already prevalent in the Texas Panhandle. Okay. Here's the 1-1. There's a strike. 1-2 now to Ohtani. Yeah, yep. We changed clocks, so you're going to set your clocks back this weekend, folks. Get that extra hour of sleep. I hate the fact that the sun goes down much sooner. That part sucks. But I like my extra hour of sleep. As Gausman sets here on the 1-2. The pitch. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that is hit into left field, and it is a foul ball. As Lucas was making a run. You're up at 5 a.m. every day? I heard that. So still a 2-2 count here to Ohtani with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Dodgers leading 3-1. Gausman sets. The 2-2. Full count. Three balls, 2 strikes now to Ohtani. Foul ball, and that Baseball bounces off of Ohtani's ankle, it looked like, as he was kind of limping there. Should be all right. The 3-2. Foul ball. Ohtani staying alive. Gausman at 78 pitches. So last repeat World Series champions, Yankees from 98 to 2000. And you had the Reds from in 75 to 76, last team in the NL to win back-to-back. And Ohtani hits a grounder right to Vlad. He'll take it himself. Steps on the bag for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring Will Smith to the plate. Will Smith, 1 for 2, had that big RBI in his last at bat. First pitch. Ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes now to Gausman. The 2-0. And that is hit into left field. And Lucas makes the catch for out number 3. All 1-2-3 inning for Gausman. Bottom of the 5th coming up. We're going to a commercial break. It's a 3-1 game still. Kirk, Barger, and Clement due up. And I will take a quick break again. I will be right back here, folks. All right, folks, we're back to the game. Kirk is leading things off here for the Blue Jays here in the bottom of the fifth. It is 0-1. And the pitch from Yamamoto misses with ball one. 1-1 now. So 1 ball, 2 strikes right now to Alejandro Kirk as he fouls off that pitch. It's still 1-2. Kirk is 0 for 1 in tonight's game so far. He usually wears that in between innings there, Sunil. I don't know if he's done yet, but I've seen him wear it in between innings. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Kirk. Kirk, foul ball. Still 2-2 to Alejandro Kirk. Another 2-2. Another foul ball. A little bit of a battle going on here between Kirk and Yamamoto. The running man? Okay. The 2-2. Another foul ball. Alejandro Kirk is battling here. The 9th pitch in this at-bat coming up. Oh, and he went around. 4th strikeout for Yamamoto. Got him with that inside pitch, way inside too, as Kirk went around. That was a good pitch there by Yamamoto. That's pretty cool there, Joseph. There's Addison Barger, who's 1 for 1, 1-0 count to Barger. Two and 0. The 2-0. There's a strike. 2-1 now to Addison Barger. The 2-1. Outside, 3 balls, 1 strike now to Addison Barger. There's a strike, got him with the fastball, full count now to Addison Barger. Got Lewis Varland warming up in the bullpen for the Blue Jays. The 3-2 pitch coming up. Struck him out looking. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the bottom of the 5th. That is Yamamoto's 5th strikeout of the night. Got him with the fastball. I don't think Barger liked that call. And here is Ernie Clement, who hits a grounder to Betts, who could not field it. So Clement keeps the inning alive. And they will score that as a hit. Yeah, bounces off of Betts' glove there. And Jimenez hits that ball to center field, but playable for Edman, who makes the catch. So top of the 6th coming up, 3-1 game still. Dodgers are leading. Mookie sucks this year. Yeah, I don't know what's up, man. I don't know. Well, we're in a commercial break. Top of the 6th is coming up. No, I actually didn't call that game there, referee. It was actually my birthday that night. So yeah, I didn't call that game. But I watched it from the 9th inning till the very end. What a game, dude. That was insane. That was just insane. Yeah, 2:30. So yeah, it ended at 12:30 my time. Yeah, I appreciate it, referee. Yeah, and I was ready to go to bed, man. Thank you, Mystic MMA. Yeah, it was my birthday on Monday, so I did not go live. Thank you, Susan. Well, yeah, that game was insane. I couldn't believe it. But I appreciate everybody being here. Let's get those likes up. Hit that subscribe button if you're watching for the first time. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. Let's see how many likes we got right now. I'm going to check that real quick. Mystic MMA. I got to look. Oh, my God. Did they lose on my birthday? I'm trying to remember, man. I was at a Broadway show, got home at 12:30, and they were only... Yeah, that's crazy, Susan. Thanks, Joseph. We got to get you to get I've got decals made. What was that, referee? All right. Gausman's back on the mound. He'll be facing Freddie Freeman here to start off the top of the 6th. Oh, strike zone Mench. What's up, Jonathan? Jonathan says he thinks there'll be a Game 7. That's what the majority of the people voted, I think, in the chat. Oh, strike zone merchandise? Yeah, I know. People have been asking me about it, man. I want to get something going as Freddie Freeman hits a little pop-up there to Jimenez, who makes the catch, the first out. And Mookie Betts now will be coming to the plate. Mookie Betts had that big hit in his last at-bat, scoring 2 runs. 21st birthday, right, Sunil? Yeah, 21. Sure, whatever you say. We got 30 likes in the chat, so 20 more to 50. There's a strike to Betts, 0-1. I know there's like there's a place over here near my house that makes like t-shirts and stuff like that. I might go in and talk to them. Yeah, for sure, Mystic MMA. 31, not quite there, Sunil. 41, not yet. But it's 1-1 here to Betts as Gausman sets. Foul ball, 1-2. Sunil, this is my last year in my 30s. I'm 39. So 2026 will begin my 40s. Thank you, Katie. It was a good night. And there's a grounder, hits a Bichette, fires to first and gets Betts out for out number 2. That'll bring up Teoscar Hernandez. All right, here's Teoscar, who's 0 for 2. He takes strike 1, 0-1. I was born the night the Mets won the World Series. October 27th. That's when my birthday was. In the dirt, 1-1 to Teoscar. The 1-1. Oh, swing and a miss. 1-2. Got him with the fastball. Let's see if Gausman can have a 1-2-3 inning here. He is at 91 pitches. Pitches in the dirt, 2-2. Susan says, I have a friend who doesn't tell her age. She told me her age. I'm trying to figure out when I was 16, she was 13. So how can she now be? I don't know. That doesn't add up. Here's the 2-2. It's a grounder fielded by Jimenez. And he fires to first for out number 3. We're going to the bottom of the 6th here, folks. Still a 3-1 game. And we're going to a commercial break. I'm going to take another break here. I will be right back, folks. Don't go away. All right, folks. We are back, and George Springer grounded out on the first pitch. Oh, looks like there's a delay in the game. I think there's a fan who ran out onto the field. I think that's what's going on. I'm not sure, but players are looking on there, so I think I saw security run out. So it looks like we got a small delay in the game. All right, back to the game. Yamamoto and some warm-up pitchers there. Oh, man. All right, back to action. Here's Nathan Lucas, who's 0 for 2. Ball 1. Bird's eye. That's funny. There's a strike. 1-1 now to Lucas. Dodgers still leading 3-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. Yamamoto's at 78 pitches now, with 79th pitch coming up, and that is ball 2, 2-1. So Yamamoto's pitch count still pretty good. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Pitches in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Nathan Lucas. They're 3-2. And Lucas pops that one up to center field. Tommy Edman is right there. Makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to the plate. He is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. And first pitch to Guerrero Jr. is a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. 1-1. Yamamoto sets here on the 1-1 to pitch. Guerrero Jr. hits that ball to left field, and that's going to drop. It's going to go to the wall. And Guerrero Jr. is on with a 2-out double here in the bottom of the 6th. Guerrero trying to get his team fired up. All right, referee, thank you so much for popping in. Thank you for the support, as always. Thank you so much, man. Have a great night. Texas Buckeye, what is going on, Texas Buckeye? Good to see you, man. It's been a while. That'll bring Bo Bichette now to the plate. So Yamamoto at 85 pitches now. Yamamoto, yeah, he is, man. So the game should resume here. Bo Bichette now at the plate. Bichette is 1 for 2. Strike 1 to Bo Bichette. Got him with the curveball. Yamamoto sets here on the 0-1. Pitches upstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch coming up. And here it is. Oh, upstairs, 2-1 now to Bo Bichette. Two-one pitch coming up here from Yamamoto. Foul ball, 2-2. So 2-2 pitch coming up here. Runner on second, 2 outs. 2-2 count. Bottom of the 6th, Dodgers leading 3-1. Yamamoto sets the 2-2. Full count. Big pitch coming up here from Yamamoto. Here's the payoff. Bo Bichette fouls it back, staying alive, still 3-2. Bo Bichette, future Yankee shortstop. What would Susan Levy do? Honestly, wouldn't be opposed to Bo Bichette. Honestly, man. We got Robleski warming up in the bullpen for the Dodgers as Yamamoto steps off the mound. Yamamoto is at 91 pitches. There's Varland warming up in the bullpen for the Blue Jays. He's probably going to, my guess, coming in the 7th inning. Could be wrong, though. The 3-2. Oh, as that almost hit Bichette, but it's ball 4. Runners on first and second. The inning is still alive. Dalton Varsho coming up. That is the first walk by Yamamoto. So the tying run is on first base for the Blue Jays. This is Yamamoto's really first real jam of the game. Varsho is 0 for 2. So 0-1 to Varsho. One count here to Varsho. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Dodgers leading 3-1. Yamamoto sets on the 0-1. The pitch is in the dirt. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Grounded, foul. 1-2 now to Dalton Varsho. Yamamoto sets on a 1-2 to pitches. A swing and a miss. Varsho strikes out. A big strikeout for Yamamoto. And we're going to the top of the 7th here, folks. Dodgers trying to hold on to this win. Trying to hold on to this lead to take it to a Game 7. Max Muncy, Kike Hernandez, and Tommy Edman will be due up. And we're in a commercial break here, folks. So Yamamoto, so far, 6 innings. Only gave up 5 hits, only gave up the 1 run. Walked 1, struck out 6. He is at 96 pitches. Gausman's at 93 pitches. And it looks like Lewis Varland will come out to replace Gausman. Gotta wonder if they'll put Yamamoto back out there, but I doubt it. They might go to their bullpen. Yeah, that was their chance to come back. Yeah, that was their big chance to try and make something happen, man. Who knows if they get another opportunity now. I don't know if Yamamoto is going to be back out here in the bottom of the 7th, but if not, I mean, that would be the bottom of the 7th. That would be a golden opportunity for the bats to come through for the Dodgers, or for the Blue Jays, should I say? Because honestly, the Dodgers bullpen is you don't know what you're going to get. So, I mean, that the Blue Jays bats can use that opportunity to go after their bullpen. So, remember, the Dodgers don't have as strong of a bullpen as the Blue Jays do. But I appreciate you all being here. We got so many folks in the chat across all social media platforms, close to 300 people in the chat. So thank you all very much. Let's check this poll here. See how many people voted in the poll. So I got, looks like 35 votes, and majority of you said that the Dodgers are going to force a Game 7. Let's get back to the game here. Here's Lewis Varland on the mound, taking over pitching duties for Kevin Gausman. Gausman's night is over. And the pitch to Muncy's a strike, 1-1. Max Muncy's 0 for 2. So Gausman's night was 6 innings, gave up 3 hits, 3 runs, struck out 8, walked 2 batters. Gausman had a good outing. As Max Muncy flies out to Addison Barger, first out here in the top of the 7th. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for those 3 runs that Gausman gave up, man, it was, he still had a good outing, but it would have been an excellent outing had he not given up the 3 outings, or the three runs. And here's Kike Hernandez, who's 0 for 2 0-1 to Kike. Oh, 2 now to Kike. A luxury building in Brighton Beach, Susan? For real? Wow. Yeah, I would agree with that, Mystic MMA. 1-2 now to Kike. The 1-2. Did he go? He did not. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Kike. That's crazy, Susan. It's a full count now to Kike Hernandez. Yeah, for sure, Mystic MMA. I mean, nowhere in New York is really affordable anymore, unfortunately. Foul ball by Kike. Not to mention the taxes, man. The taxes in New York are stupid. For lack of a better word. Yeah, for sure, Susan. Struck him out looking. First out of the inning. Solid pitch there by Varland. There you go. And that's going to bring Tommy Edman to the plate. Yeah, taxes are through the roof. Definitely in New York, man. It's insane. Right, Mystic MMA? There's ball 1 to Tommy Edman. Tommy Edman 1 for 2 tonight. Misses 2-0. Got Shohei Ohtani waiting on deck. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Is that what you're eating, Joseph? Dumplings? 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 2-2 pitch misses. Full count now to Tommy Edman. Nice, Joseph. And Edman pops that up to center field. Varsho is right there. He makes the catch, and that is out number 3. We're going to the bottom of the 7th here, folks. It's the 7th inning stretch. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to leave you all with some tunes. So get up, stretch, get some food, get a drink, get a snack, folks. I will be right back. All right, let me get you some tunes. That way you all can enjoy yourselves. I'll be right back. All right, I know. Sorry for being a little late there. Looks like it's the second inning as Barger just got out, barehanded by Rojas, and just gets Barger out. So 2 outs here. All right, first pitch by Wrobleski. Ball 1 to Clement, who's 1 for 2. And left center field, and that's going to bounce off the wall. And it looks like it's going to be a 2-out double for Ernie Clement. Comes through with a big hit, keeps the inning alive. Andres Jimenez coming to the plate. So this is where the Blue Jays bats got to come through against the Dodgers bullpen. Let's see if they can make it happen. Yeah, I know. The 2-out hits is great, but you got to do more. You know what I mean? Absolutely. So Jimenez will be coming to the plate. You got Roki Sasaki warming up in the bullpen. Oh, swing and a miss there by Jimenez. Should have kept Yamamoto in there. He probably could have. He could have gone over 100 pitches, no doubt. The 0-1. 0-2 now to Jimenez. The 0-2. Foul ball, still 0-2. One and 2 now to Jimenez. George Springer's waiting on deck. The 1-2. Another foul ball. Still 1-2. Two and 2 now to Jimenez. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I don't know if they'll go to Tokyo. The 2-2. Oh, foul ball from Jimenez. Trying to stay alive here. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A swing and a miss, and Jimenez strikes out. And we're going to the top of the 8th here, folks. Big strikeout there by Wrobleski. Dodgers trying to keep the lead. They're trying to win Game 6 to keep their World Series hopes alive, trying to take the series to Game 7. We got Miguel Rojas, Ohtani, and Will Smith coming up for the Dodgers. But Robleski gets the job done for the Dodgers. Let's see if Varland's going to be back out. But I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you all very much. Make sure, let's get those likes up. Let's see how many. Let's check this poll real quick. So 36 votes, and yep, 67% of you said that the Dodgers are going to force a Game 7. For sure, Mystic MMA. Let's see how many runners they left on base in tonight's game. They've left 5 men on base. They're 1 for 5 with runners in scoring position. Yeah, they've had 6 hits, 1 run, so that's not great. The Dodgers, 3 runs, 3 hits. I mean, Dodgers bats really haven't done much of anything, but the thing is they got some clutch hits at the right place, right time. So pitching has been coming through for the most part, right? Yamamoto once again had the better outing. But it'll be important for the Dodgers to get some runs here, at least a couple. You know, try to make it a 5-1 game. And 1 pitch, 1 out, just like that, as Rojas pops out to right field. So that was quick. So Lewis Varland gets the 1 out, and it looks like Schneider's coming out to make a pitching change. And Ohtani will be coming to the plate when we get back from commercial. And Varland's night is over. So quick commercial break. The game will resume here momentarily. Mason Fluharty will be coming to the game, so it'll be a lefty versus lefty matchup. So when we get back, there'll be 1 out in the top of the 8th. Let's see how many likes we got on the live stream. Let's check that real quick. 30 likes. That's cool. That's cool. Let's try to get those likes up. But Dodgers, once again, they're trying to force a Game 7 here. They're up 3-1. But the game's slowly winding down. Slowly winding down. Susan says, I don't really care who wins. Want to see what the Yankees do or don't do this offseason. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a very interesting offseason. This is going to be an interesting offseason for the Yankees because who knows what direction they're going to go in. I mean, I personally have my opinions on what they need. I'll definitely go live during the offseason a few times just to talk about the offseason, players that may come back, may not come back, who they could target, stuff like that. So stay tuned. And we have Mason Fluharty on the mound for the Blue Jays, facing Ohtani right now. Ian Hamilton, DFA, more than likely. 1-0. Foul back, 1-1. Many rumors, no facts. And that's what it's going to be. A lot of rumors, a lot of opinions, a lot of proposals, a lot of clickbait. So, that's how it goes. The 1-1. Oh, swing and a miss. 1-2 now to Shohei Ohtani. As Fluharty sets here on the 1-2, Ohtani is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. And a 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two-two count to Ohtani. Fluharty sets. The 2-2 pitch is popped up. Center field, Varsho running back, still running back, and it is off the wall. And it's going to be a 1-out double for Shohei Ohtani. That ball went back further than I thought. I thought it was it looked like an easy pop-up the way that ball was hit, but that ball traveled back further than I thought. And as Varsho was running back, I was like, oh, crap. I was like, that's going to probably be a hit, and it was. All right, so we got a runner on second with 1 out. And they have intentionally walked Will Smith to face Freddie Freeman. An inning-ending double play would be beneficial here for the Blue Jays. Freeman takes ball 1. Oh, swing and a miss, 1-1. But yeah, that was a big hit there by Ohtani. Here's the 1-1. Freeman pops that up right field. Barger makes the catch, and Ohtani will hold up at second. So 2 outs now here at the top of the 8th. So Mookie Betts coming up to the plate with 2 outs. We saw what he did with 2 outs earlier in the game. He had that 2-run single. That was a big hit for Mookie Betts because he really hasn't had a solid World Series, surprisingly. And you got Sir Anthony Dominguez warming up in the bullpen for the Blue Jays. So it looks like another pitching change coming up for the Blue Jays. So we're in a commercial break. So runners on first and second with 2 outs when we get back, as Sir Anthony Dominguez will be coming to the plate. And shout out to Brad for sending me this. So last 3 starts for Yamamoto. 24 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, 21 strikeouts, giving up 12 hits, 2 walks. It says entering tonight, the Dodgers have won 3 of his 4 starts this postseason. A solid postseason for Yamamoto. And yeah, he pitched a solid one tonight. Yes, indeed. So Sir Anthony Dominguez will be pitching for the Blue Jays when we get back. And then you'll have Mookie Betts coming to the plate. Appreciate everybody being here. When we get back, as of right now, it's looking more and more like a Game 7 might happen. Game 7 World Series. Always a nail-biter, always intense. Always a fun time. All right, Mookie Betts now will be coming to the plate. Got Roki Sasaki warming up in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Here's Sir Anthony Dominguez. First pitch to Mookie Betts is a strike. 0-1. Dominguez just needs to get this final out to take the team to the bottom of the 8th. Hopefully, for Blue Jays' sake, he could keep it at a 3-1 game. Trying to give the Blue Jays somewhat of a chance or a chance to try and make a comeback. Dominguez sets here on the 1-1. The pitch is fouled. 1-2. Big pitch coming up. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. The 1-2. Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pito Will. You rooting for anybody, Pito Will? Or no? Dominguez sets the 2-2. Did he go? He did not. It's a full count. Runners will go. Another big pitch coming up here from Sir Anthony Dominguez as that pitch was outside. Got Teoscar Hernandez waiting on deck for the Dodgers. Big pitch coming up here from Dominguez. Runners will go. Here's the payoff. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Teoscar Hernandez. Pito says, I hate them both, but would rather have the Dodgers. All right. So bases loaded now for Teoscar. Oh, swing and a miss. 0-1 to Teoscar Hernandez. Yeah, if Teoscar gets a hit here, man, might be the nail in the coffin. Pitch is in the dirt, 1-1. So Teoscar's 0 for 3 tonight. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bases loaded, top of the 8th. Dodgers leading 3-1. They could really blow it open here. He went around 1-2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. A 99-mile-per-hour fastball there from Dominguez. I would say so, Mystic MMA. Dominguez steps off. It is 1-2 to Teoscar Hernandez. The 1-2, swing and a miss, a big strikeout from Sir Anthony Dominguez. Dodgers left the bases juiced, and Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the job done. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Top of the lineup coming up. Springer, Lucas, Guerrero Jr. due up, and we are going to a commercial break. All good, Mystic MMA. But we're in a commercial break, folks. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that sub button if you're new. Keep sharing this channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. We're in a commercial break. I'm going to take a quick break myself. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. We're still in a commercial break. Mystic MMA says Toronto winning 5-3 is still a possibility. Yeah, I think so. It is a possibility. Anything is possible, man. You never know. Baseball is a funny game. All right. Here's Roki Sasaki here in the bottom of the 8th facing George Springer to start the bottom of the 8th. It's 1-0 to George Springer. Sasaki sets here on the 1-0. The pitch. Whoa! 2-0 now to Springer. Two balls, no strikes now to Springer as Sasaki sets here on the 2-0. Here's the pitch. Went around on that one. 100-mile-per-hour fastball, 2-1. got Andy Pajes taking over in right field. The 2-1. Foul ball, 2-2. Yo, what up, Ace? Shout out to the Ace Avenue. What up, man? How's it going, dude? Ace coming through with the chia. The 2-2. It's a grounder, and that passes Freeman. It's a fair ball. And Springer with a single starts things off here in the bottom of the 8th with a single. The Blue Jays get their leadoff man on, with Nathan Lucas coming to the plate. Man, had Friedman made that play, oh my God. Let's see if the Blue Jays bats could get something going here. Lucas takes ball 1. It is 1-0 to Lucas. Lucas is 0 for 3 in tonight's game. The 1-0. 1-1. Two balls, 1 strike now to Nathan Lucas. Blue Jays fans are loud right now. They're all on their feet. The 2-1. 3-1 now to Lucas. Knicks lost. That sucks. Looks like they lost by 10 to the Bulls. There's a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Lucas. It's a full count. Three-two pitch. Here it is. Lucas pops it up. Center field. Tommy Edman makes the catch for the first out of the inning. And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. coming to the plate. First pitch to Guerrero is a strike, 0-1. Got him with the splitter. Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3 tonight. One and one. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Vladimir Guerrero. The 1-1. Oh, swing and a miss, 1-2. Yeah, this is definitely nail-biting time. This is one of those big moments. The 1-2. Ooh, just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one, based on the replay, was right on the line. So Guerrero Jr. might have gotten lucky on that one. The 2-2. Swings and misses, but no, we got a piece of it. So Guerrero Jr. still staying alive. If you're just joining us, it is the bottom of the 8th with 1 out. Dodgers leading 3-1. Runner on first. Another 2-2 pitch. Oh, full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. We got Bo Bichette waiting on deck. Ball 4, and Guerrero Jr. draws a walk. The tying run is at first base with Bo Bichette coming to the plate. Oh, this is where it's getting really intense. Looks like the pitching coach for the Dodgers is coming out to talk with Roki Sasaki. Well, this is going to be a big at-bat right here, folks. This is going to be a big at-bat. This is going to be a big at-bat for Bo Bichette. This is going to be crucial for Roki Sasaki. And here we go. The Blue Jays with another golden opportunity here to try and tie this game up. First pitch is a ball, blocked by Smith. 1-0 to Bo Bichette. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Got him with the fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Bo. Sasaki sets here on the 1-1. The pitch. Bo Bichette pops it up. Left field. And Betts makes the catch in foul territory. A big out there by Roki Sasaki. We have 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 8th. As Bichette cannot come through. And now we have Dalton Varsho coming to the plate now. He is 0 for 3. It is all up to Varsho now. Varsho is 0 for 3. Sasaki sets. First pitch. Oh, swing and a miss. Pitch in the dirt. Ball gets away from Smith. But the runners for the Blue Jays will stay where they are. It's 0-1 to Varsho. One and one now to Varsho. The 1-1. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike to Dalton Varsho. Dodgers leading 3-1 with 2 outs. Runners on first and second for the Blue Jays. The 2-1. Oh, and right to Rojas, who makes the play to first. Another blown opportunity for the Blue Jays, and Sasaki gets himself out of a jam. It's a 3-1 game. We're going to the top of the ninth, folks. Just like that. Another blown opportunity. And we're going to the top of the ninth. And we're in a commercial break. I'm going to take another quick break here myself. I will be right back. All right. We got Chris Bassett on the mound. It's 0-2 to Max Muncy. We're in the top of the ninth with the Dodgers still leading 3-1. The 0-2. 1-2 now to Muncy. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. First out of the inning. Went out here in the top of the ninth. Here's Kike Hernandez, who's 0 for 3 tonight. Ball 1 to Kike. As Bassett sets here on the 1-0, the pitch. Foul back, 1-1. And the 1-1. Oh, swing and a miss, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Kike. As Bassett sets on a 1-2 to pitch. A swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts here from Bassett. That is the second out of the inning. And that's going to bring Tommy Edman to the plate. I want to say it's going to be Max Scherzer versus Tyler Glasnow, Therese. If there is going to be a Game 7. Here's Tommy Edman now, who's 1 for 3. And he hits that ball to left field, and that is a foul ball. 0-1. So 40 votes in the poll, and 70% of you said the Dodgers are going to force a Game 7. Oh, 1. Foul ball, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Tommy Edman. Here's the 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. It's a grounder. Hits to Jimenez, who fields it, fires to first, gets the out. Blue Jays coming up, bottom of the ninth. Kirk, Barger, Clement. Last chance for the Blue Jays to try and win this game, to try and win the World Series, to not go to Game 7. Let's see what happens. And we're in a commercial break here, folks. So bottom of the ninth coming up. Last chance once again for the Blue Jays to try and make something happen. It's been a pretty intense Game 6. If there's going to be a Game 7, man. Kirk is dangerous, yeah. Yep. So we'll see if Roki Sasaki comes back out to try and close this out. But I appreciate everybody being here. We're almost at the 3-hour mark of this game. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you all hanging out. I know it's late for a lot of folks out there, especially for all of you that live out on the East Coast. I'm sure a lot of you don't have work tomorrow. Yeah, we're at 33 likes, so thank you for all the likes. Let's try to get to 40 likes if we can. Yeah, 11 o'clock on the East Coast, that's for sure. All right. So bottom of the ninth, folks. Bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Looks like Alejandro Kirk will lead things off. Sasaki's back on the mound. He's going to try and close this thing out to force a Game 7. And the first pitch from Sasaki is in there with a strike. 0-1 to Roki Sasaki. Alejandro Kirk is 0 for 3 tonight. Sasaki sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. Foul ball. 0-2. The 0-2. Oh, and that hits Kirk on the hand. Looks like the trainer's coming out with Schneider to check on Kirk, make sure he's all right. So tying run at the plate now, folks. With Barger coming to the plate. Well, looks like Miles Shaw is going to be the pinch runner. Trying to add a little speed to the bases here. Addison Barger now coming to the plate. Got Justin Dean in center field, taking over for Edmund. All right, here we go. Runner on first. Barger at the plate. Nobody out. Sasaki sets. First pitch. Foul ball. 0-1. Sasaki sets on the 0-1. The pitch is outside. 1-1. Got Ernie Clement waiting on deck. He is 2 for 3 in tonight's game. 1-1 is popped up. Left field line, and it's a foul ball. As the ball goes into the stands, Kike Hernandez looked like he tried taking a dive there. It's 1-2 now to Barger. One, two. Pitches outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Barger. Sasaki sets. The 2-2. That is hit to center field. And that's going to be off the wall. And the ball's going to get stuck. Oh my God, it's a dead ball. Are they going to rule that as a ground rule double? Either way, it's a big hit. So they're going to rule it as a ground rule double because the ball got stuck underneath the wall there. Sasaki 6-out save was wild. Yeah. So it's a 3-2 game. Oh, no, it's a 3-1 game. Sorry. I don't know if they're still trying to. Yeah, it's a 3-1 game. Runners on second and third now with nobody out. The tying run's at second base. So the winning run is at the plate. The winning run is at the plate here, folks. It's Ernie Clement. Boy, if there was ever an opportunity to walk it off here and win the World Series, this is it, man. And it looks like they're going to make a pitching change here. So Tyler Glasnow is going to come into the game to try and protect the lead, get this win. But the Dodgers are in a very tight situation right now. Big jam. But we're in a commercial break. I'll take one more. I'll be right back. All right, here's Tyler Glasnow. Runners on second and third. And Clement with an infield pop-up to Freeman on the first pitch. 1 out. Oh, man. That wasn't productive. That was a big out, all right. That's going to bring Andres Jimenez to the plate. One 1-0 to Jimenez. So 2 more outs to go for the Dodgers to win this game. And Jimenez hits that to center field. Oh, second out. And then they got a double play. Oh, my God. They got a double play to win Game 6. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. Did anybody else? I wasn't the only one that saw it. You all saw that. Wow. Kike Hernandez coming up big, running in to make the catch and gets the double play as Barger was off the bag. Wow. Wow. Game over. Holy smokes. Talk about getting out of a jam of runners on second and third, nobody out. You got to be kidding me, man. It's like a movie. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Not a lot of effort there by Glasnow to get out of that jam. That is crazy. Yeah, Glasnow for the save. My God. But you got to talk about efficiency, right? So you got to give it up to you got to give it up to Kike for coming through, man. He ran in, made the catch, got Barger out at second. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Well, I'll be honest, like this is what I was saying, about tonight's game. Yamamoto needed to have a solid outing. The bats needed to come through for the Dodgers. The bullpen needed to come through when it truly mattered for the Dodgers, and it did. But the Blue Jays had some opportunities, man, but they blew it. They blew those opportunities. But anyway, folks, but that's going to do it for me. We got Game 7 tomorrow. I'll be live. I'm going to be calling Game 7. That's going to be a big one, folks. So I hope to see all of you here. Let's see who wins Game 7. Oh, man. Let's see who wins Game 7 tonight. Tomorrow night's game is going to be very intense. I cannot wait, folks. But to everybody that joined me for the live stream, thank you very much for tuning in, tuning in, me calling this game. This is greatly appreciate the support. So yeah, Game 7, folks. I'll be here. I'll be calling the game. Have a great night, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Make sure you all hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button. Share this channel out with everybody. I would greatly appreciate. Let's continue growing this channel. Tomorrow night, Game 7. That will be the game that decides who wins the World Series as the Dodgers come away with a big win with Game 6. Who wins tomorrow, folks? We'll talk about it. But thank you all very much. Have a great night, everyone. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow night.